Good morning. How y'all doing? Don't y'all feel like this when y'all wake up in the morning? Sometimes. Y'all don't feel like this right now at football camp? Huh? Don't y'all love football? Do y'all love football? How much do you love football? Like this much or that much? So if I told you I could tell you something in like 7 minutes to make you a better football player, would you listen? Okay, here we go. The theme is every. And a definition, one of the definitions for every is all possible. Utmost. So, I got a bad echo. If you're talking about everything, it's all possible things. So what if I can tell you that it's not going to be your talent, football, it's not going to be you blocking, running, throwing, catching. They're going to stop you being a football player. What if I told you, but the way you conduct yourself at home, how you look at yourself in the mirror, and how you submit to authority is going to hinder you to be a great football player. Think about it. I sat in those seats, not those seats, but like you understand what I'm saying. I was a football player. But I was a football player with low self-esteem, anxiety, depression. See, my background is about this football thing. I played football not because I loved it a lot. I played football because it was a form where I can literally almost kill somebody. Now, let's take a side note. Playing football, you're supposed to have good character, but football players have like questionable character when you put that helmet on. Because the game of football is one of the few games you can like literally like stretch somebody out and somebody will applaud for you. Like you can literally go out there and cause damage to somebody. I didn't play the game because I loved the game, right? I played the game because it was therapy for me. Like I played football because I had so much pain and so much frustration from my upbringing, right? Why I play football is I can go out there and hurt somebody and people will clap for me, but I wasn't doing it for the applause. I was doing it because hurt people hurt people. It's the truth. That's why I was good at football. I was full of pain. See, when I was growing up, I grew up in an environment where I took care of my siblings. Like, I'm the oldest of 5. My mother abused drugs. Like, my grandmother abused drugs. Like, my mother is a recovering addict. If you don't know what a recovering addict is, it means that my mother, over a period of time of years, she got addicted to a certain type of drug, and she was fixed on that drug. And these last 10 years, she's been doing these process and steps to rehabilitate her mind to not do those drugs no more. My grandmother the same way. My grandmother's been clean for about 30 years. My mother's been clean for going on 8 or 9 or 10 years. But when I was your age, okay, West Craven, where you at? Listen, I went to West Craven when I was in the 9th grade. I stayed right there in Bridgeton, right? New Bern, where you at? Listen, I'm from New Bern. I stayed on Church Street, right? I used to walk the back and forth to Pembroke. Like, listen, I'm a Rolling Stone. You know what a Rolling Stone is? Right, a Rolling Stone is a cliche, right? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat that was me. I stayed in New Bern, North Carolina. I stayed in Kinston, North Carolina. I stayed in Richmond, Virginia. I stayed in Greenville, South Carolina. I stayed in Raleigh, North Carolina. Like, what you want to talk about? Like, what you want to talk about? You're going to be a great football player. Hey, here you go. I told you I'm going to help you be a better football player. Hey, everybody has talent. Everybody has talent. Talent will never stop you. It's going to be your character, right? So if you can't make your bed up in the morning, Listen, if you don't like making up your bed in the morning, if you don't like winning in the morning, if you're a true competitor, if you're a true worker, because winners work, you can't pick and choose when you're going to work, because not a real, come on, man. Y'all supposed to be real out here, but y'all say y'all real, and this word is real uses, it's not really a real term, but I'm going to talk in the language that y'all understand. Because everybody's saying gang, and all this other stuff. I still don't get how gangbangers play football. I know some real gangbangers that don't go to school. Y'all want to talk about that, though, do you? You don't want to talk about, I know some kids that don't care about life for real. Your age. Y'all out here playing. Claiming it's set, but you still go to school. Which one are you going to do? Set a gangbang or school? Make up your mind. Y'all, I'm going to talk to you. Y'all want to talk about all possible things that's going to stop you from being a successful man. I'm talking about all possible things. That's what every means. That's the thing. Let's talk about all possible things that's going to stop you from doing you. Yeah, let's talk about it. What you want to talk about? I'm that guy. For real. Real life. This ain't no lip service. I was an area representative in Kinston. Now I'm the ECU football chaplain, right? Oh, no applause. I don't need your applause. I know I'm doing a good job. Ask my kids. I'm the only person in my immediate family. When I say immediate family, I mean my grandma got 3 baby daddies. My mama got 5 baby daddies. I'm the only person in my immediate family that all my kids by the same person. I'm 38 years old. I've been married for 16 years. I know I'm that guy. I know that. And again, thank you for the applause, but I don't need it because I don't do it for you. Huh? I do it for my kids. I told you winners work. Winners work. I remember working at Kinston High School, being a substitute teacher, a football coach, and working at Chick-fil-A. 17, 18-hour days. I still remember that. 17, 18-hour days. Hey, anything you know about substitute teaching, right? If you're then I went to a TA, teacher assistant. The TA got to drive the school bus. I got to get up 5:30 in the morning, drive the school bus, go to work, leave work, take my kids home, go to practice, leave practice, then go work at Chick-fil-A. Winners work. You can't pick and choose when you're going to work. See, y'all issue is, hey, you have a sense of entitlement. And when things start going hard, once your feelings When you start getting in your feelings and emotions a little bit, it's not going your way, you want to stop working. No, let's talk about it's the thing. Let's talk about all possible things. I told you that's one of the definitions of all possible things. Let's talk about all possible things that's going to stop you, not your talent, but your character. I told you, you just listen to me for about 5 or 7 minutes, I can help you be a better football player. But I'm not talking about football. I'm talking about life. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about DYB. Do your best at being yourself. And once you find yourself being yourself, I guarantee you, you'll find yourself by yourself. Why? Because success is a singular form. It only comes in one. It don't come for the gang or your homeboys. No, it don't come like that. It just comes with your name on it. That diploma is going to have your name on it. That military contract is going to have your name on it. That 2-year certificate is going to have your name on it. Success only comes in one. So how you get there? You just got to keep trying. Don't quit. That's easy. Success is simple. You just got to embrace the pain. That's it. That's all you got to do. So you say, okay, that's simple, right? Yeah. How do I develop mental toughness to embrace that pain? I'm glad you asked. By making up your bed. The same self-discipline you got to use to make your bed up, that's the same self-discipline you got to use to finish running. Running condition, that's the same principle. See the bed, make it up. Your body say quit, no, keep going. It's the same principle. Winners work. So I challenge you. Compete for yourself. Compete for yourself. Love yourself the way God created you. Gap and all. I'm just talking about me. Gap and all. You got to love the good and the bad about you. That's mental toughness. That's work. And once you start doing that, this football thing is simple. You can do it with your eyes closed. Because again, talent never stops nobody. It's never the talent. It's always a character. So I encourage you, hey, accept constructive criticism with your head held high, right? Submit to authority. It doesn't matter what the color of the skin look like. Hey, submit to authority. You got to submit to somebody. This is all mental toughness. Because once you learn how to become a young man and a grown man, this game that you're playing, hey, that's second nature. So I hope y'all have a great day. Hey, that's all I got.